with content aware, click OK, and bam! Look at that mountaintop, it looks weird. Oh my god. Finally, Lightroom has updated to new version that can read RAW files from Sony A7IV. I've been literally waiting for this moment for over 2 months since I've got this camera in my hands. So today I'm going to be editing my first session that I photographed with it. The session I shot for Sony. It was like the promo shoot for a Sony A7IV. I have over 100 files, so let's get into Lightroom right away. Hello everyone, my name is Magic. I'm a wedding photographer, Sony Europe ambassador, father of 4 children. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I mostly review gear. I talk about weddings and photography in general. So feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And also follow my Instagram for more photos and more behind the scenes stuff. Today's video is sponsored by Wooden Banana, but I'll talk about it a little bit later into the video. Okay, so I have over 100 files loaded into Lightroom. I've built smart previews, but they're not edited at all. I'm gonna be editing with my Magicadabra preset. I have basically one main preset that I use for all of my work. So yeah, you can purchase the presets bundle with a masterclass. Actually, I'm gonna be adding a full video from today's edit to that bundle master presets as well, because like this video is just gonna be a short part. I'm gonna show you some of the coolest things I'm gonna do here. I'm also gonna be using a lot of new features from a new Lightroom update, so I'm excited about that as well. Okay, let's just edit. So that's the first image. Yeah, let's go. Magicadabra color, bam, click. It's almost done actually. So if photo is well exposed and well balanced in terms of color balance, it's almost done right away. The things that I like doing now with the images is using the new select subject feature from Lightroom and just selects a couple. I invert this and I bring down like a tiny bit highlights. Maybe not tiny, that's not tiny, that's half, but highlights and then tiny exposure just for them to pop a little bit more, but also not too much so it doesn't create that weird effect. And then I'm gonna bring full image up. So that's before the, you see, that's the difference from the filter. So I like keeping photos warm also. Yeah, that's it. That's before, that's after. Easy, simple. Okay, next one. As you can see, also very well exposed. Like there's not much you can do with that photo. I just click one, bam, it's done. Very easy stuff. Maybe tad warmer. I really like warm photos. And then I might do it as well. So select subject again, invert, bring some highlights down, a little bit of exposure down so they're popping a little more, and done. So that's before and after. Easy stuff. And then as you can see, I've shot like a whole bunch of photos from this moment, and I actually like them all because they're all different, they're funny, they're happy. So what I'm doing in this case, I'm just moving to the next photo. I click previews and bam, it does all the stuff that I did to my previous photo. But then the new thing, that filter, you see there's like this little icon that it's wrong, I don't have your mask. But look, if you click here on the mask, it says it needs to be recomputed. You click update and it does all the select subject again and my invert stuff. So like it did it again, exactly what I did before. This photo is maybe a little more exposed. I'm just going to bring it a little bit down. So let's see, done. Previous photo looked like this. This is the perfect, that's good. And then the next one, I think this one is my favorite one. So I'm going to do it again, click on this, update, perfect. So I do like, of course, these photos are again well exposed and well balanced in terms of colors. But I think that the most of the work I do with my images is still with like these two sliders. So temperature and tint will be the one that I'll be using. You're gonna see me using most today. I really like the dynamic range here of the Sony A7IV. You can clearly still see the sky, although you can see that there's sun shining from behind. You can still see color here, which is amazing. I'm gonna blog this session just like after I finish editing these photos. I want to have it on the website. And this is the moment when we will already, the sun was gone, but on the other side of the spot we had the shadows. The photo is a bit flat. So yeah, but by adding my preset, it just brings up the colors again. Also, if you want to bring even more colors, you just crank up the contrast. That's what I do with these images. Contrast up, exposure up, select subject, invert, everything else slightly down, slightly. You see minus 0.2 maybe highlights also, just to bring those details from these clouds. You could also play around. That's what I love doing with this feature, is playing around with the color temperature outside of your couple. So I could have this more blue or warmer if I need. In this case, maybe just slightly more blue. And you see, I don't like this. I'm just gonna crop this. Bam, bam, damn, done. Easy. This is lovely. This is blue hour, so I'm gonna keep it on quite dark-ish blue. I like it. I already like it. There's not much I want to do with it. Just maybe slightly work. Yeah. There's also a motion blur because I was doing a longer exposure while they were walking on 1/25th of a second. Maybe I would like her a little more up. Yep. Oh, this is beautiful. Love it. Before, after. Oh, this one is lovely. It's more underexposed, so I'm just gonna need to work on it a little more. From, let's see, let's just bring this up to green. So just working the tint and temperature slider. This is my life, working the temperature and tint slider and playing around with the new select subject thing. Like this feature just keeps blowing my mind. This was made for wedding photographers. Like it definitely was. I'm pretty sure. This is a nice image. I'm gonna try black and white on this as well because it has this lovely look. So that's my base, and highlights up, so I can just work on that dress. I want it at the point that I can still see the details. And now a fun thing. Wait, I'm gonna use select subject. So I'm gonna do a mask, but then I'm gonna subtract the dress from it. And what I can do is just use linear gradient. So I can just remove, because that part will definitely be overexposed if I'm gonna bring these guys up. And this is what I want to do. I want to bring these guys up. Lovely, lovely. And now more contrast. More exposed, slightly more exposure. Very nice. You could do a clarity thing, but I don't think it works that well here. Maybe just so it's consistent with the previous one, and a dust on. So this is it. This is what the grain added. Very vintage look to it. I love it. Look great. The sun, like you see this, the sun is going more up here with every probably second that we've been shooting. So we're gonna have a little more and more extreme situation. Also, I messed up. You see this, like it should be like this, but now it's cutting her dress, which I hate. Okay, so I'm gonna try doing a hardcore magic thing. So I'm gonna click Command A on my Mac, which opens this image in Photoshop. You could just right click on it and then open edit in Photoshop, and bam, this image is now opened in Photoshop. So I'm gonna try doing my crop here. So I'm cropping to make it straight. Okay, is this straight? I think so, because I'm looking at the clouds. They are my indication of what is. Wait, what happened? What happened? Again, sorry. So clouds are my indication of what's straight in this image. I think this is fine. And now I'm gonna expand my crop to keep the dress. Is this, yeah, that's about what I need. So this is the only part of the image that I don't have. And I do think that artificial intelligence should make the magic for me. So I'm selecting this, clicking Shift Backspace, which is fill. I'm gonna fill this with content aware, click OK, and bam! Look at that mountaintop, it looks weird. Oh my God, this is not like, okay, I'm just gonna click this. I don't want that mountaintop. This is better. This is better. That's probably still not the correct mountaintop. So I do apologize, all the possible geologists watching this. But yeah, but I have the dress, I have the straight image. That works for me. Perfect. Thank you, Photoshop, and your big brain of Photoshop. So yeah, I'm gonna save this image, and that's it. That was nice. I have my mountain bike. So that was before. That's after. Hey, you know what? Let's give Editing Magic a few seconds of break just to give a shout out to our sponsor, Wooden Banana. So this is a company that actually makes this Wooden Banana boxes, but they recently got into the album game as well. And this is the album with the photos from the shoot that I'm editing right now. So you see how fast they are? Like, I didn't even edit those images and they already have the album for me. Beautiful cover, beautiful golden embossing. Like, the albums are top notch. But I'll show you my favorite boxes too, because the boxes they're in the game for years with their wooden boxes. So this one is the big one for the big prints. I've been using this to send prints to my couples. Like I love red colors with my engraved logo on it. Then this one is a book. Opens like book. It's pretty sweet actually. Like, look at the edge here. This is pretty crazy how they managed to do this. So it opens like a book. You put prints, you put your USB, and you send it to a couple. But my favorite one is actually the one that I'm giving away to my couples at end of each wedding day with some Polaroid prints. Just see the reaction of the couples.
Oh my God! How did you do this? He's magic.
So yeah, thanks so much Wooden Banana for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to the editing. Alright, so I'm gonna move to these images. This is from the same day, but we are shooting a sunset right now, so I'm gonna add my preset. So it brings all the colors up. I wanna bring that back, so I'm gonna use the highlights down. Let's see if there's information there. There is a lot of information there, so I wanna keep it like this. But I want to do bring up stuff that is down here, and for this I'm actually going to use a linear gradient just like this. Quite simple. Nice, very nice. And now I'm moving the tint towards the green so I can lose that purple color on this part of the image and just bring back that green that is here. These guys. You see, this is a pretty extreme situation. I'm going up from plus 1.6. Let's see the details here. Nice. Works really good. It was show at 51.2 at 2.0. It was getting quite dark. You see there's like ISO 1250. Look at this. This is specifically exposed for that part of the image, so we can actually see how well I can bring these guys up. So I'm going to apply my preset. I'm going to make, I think keeping it at 0, because I like how well this is colored and everything here, but I'm going to use a linear filter to bring these guys up. So exposure slider up. See, this is crazy. I can bring them up 1.3, slightly less orange, so I'm bringing the temperature down. And I'm gonna bring the contrast up so to get everything down here a little bit darker. So contrast. That is crazy. Look at this photo. This is wild. Reset. Let's see. Reset it. Before, after. Let's move to the. Oh, this image is wild. Color. Okay, exposure up. So I'm bringing all up, but specifically I'm right now looking at their faces. So I'm bringing everything up. I'm gonna make them a little less orange. I know it was Mad Max orange light here, but I'm gonna move them slightly back. Later on, I might bring everything up again, but you're gonna see how I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna bring these guys slightly down so their faces are in a better skin tone place. Okay, I like it. And then I'm gonna use a select subject to not only bring down the sky and the surroundings, but also to make it slightly more orange, but not affecting their orange, their faces. Yes. Wait, let me see before and after. I don't like what happened to the sky here. This is due to taking down the highlights. See, you see, look. When you bring back, because there's a blown piece of a sun here, I don't like it. So I might just do this and create a radial filter just to cover this part, and highlights up, exposure up. You see, so it's just fully a sun. So, do I like it? Is it better? Definitely better. Before, after. Lovely. That's it. That's it, guys. Thanks so much. That's it, guys. I know if you like this video or not. It was a long editing video, but I really enjoyed just editing and talking to you guys. So for those of you watching this on my YouTube channel, so you just saw a short version of it. I edited maybe not full 130 photos, but I was like straight editing like almost an hour. So there's almost an hour bonus to my Magic Cadabra preset bundle pack, how I edit all of this. So if you enjoyed it, you can go and watch. And if you purchased presets bundle before, you can access this video. I'm just gonna add this video to the whole bundle package so we can watch full thing. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna see you next week. I have some pretty cool videos coming. I have a good list of videos.